Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Elder Stacy Zanders. I am back with you again with another video. Well, in the last video we did, we did the video on the Gallup Clifton Strengths, your Clifton Strengths 34-point results, and we did this on the DNA, and I promised you that I was going to do another one on the Calabrian philosophy about your name. So I'm back with you today to do this, but before we get into the video, I just would like to say to you that please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get all the updates when we put out a new video. And as I say, that knowledge is power. The Bible says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And if you're going to be true to anybody, to thine own self, be true, as a philosopher says. But I want you to go into I want you to look at the Calabrian. Look, here's the website right here, homepage of www.calabrians.com, and that's spelled KABALARIANS.com. it's also here in the description. You'll find it down there at the bottom so that you can maybe pause the video, write it down. But this is a name I did this probably about 10 or 12 years ago, but I'm doing it again just to give you the information. Like, I don't try to hoard information. I think that if you're going to understand anybody, it's best for you to understand yourself. I just keep looking at the website right there, kind of write that website down so you can look at the Calabrian philosophy so you can understand who you are. We all know, if you have anything about the Bible, you know that names are important. Names have something to do with your personality. Names can have power in shaping your life and your future. So what's in the name? It's a lot of things in the name. And I know that we've went through a spell of time where people would just name their children. It seemed like almost anything, but we need to change some of those things and recognize that names are very, 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 very important. But when you look at the Calabrian philosophy, it goes into dealing with the name report. It tells you about your personality, why you think, why you act the way you do, and why you attract certain and why you attract certain experiences in life. And once you do it, the report will demonstrate to you the influence of each of the names: your first name, your middle name, your last name, and how you create with the conditions around your life. Also, you will learn about your purpose, which is initiated by the mathematical measurements of your birth date, called your birth path. And people don't realize this. As I tell people, even when you deal with science, and we're going to look at my names report here in a second, but science is a study of what always was. And what we're doing today is we are discovering God's creation. And what scientists try to do, many of them creationists, they try to discover God's creation, then they try to eliminate God from the equation. You can't do that. The mathematical harmony of the universe is self-evident, but we have a God of science, a God of math, a God of all of these things. He's the architect. He's the designer. He designed it all, and we're discovering what all this stuff means. If you are a Bible believer, then you understand that names in the Bible meant something. There's cultures and societies that are careful about the names that they bestow upon their children because the names do mean something. But quickly here, let's just kind of get into look at my first and my last name, what it means. I just want you to get this information. Here's my name. I was born January 21st, 1973. Yes, I am 49 years old and proud of it. Woo! And graduated in class of 1991, Rithrow Tigers, and our slogan at that time was 90 ain't nothing without the one. So that those that graduated in the year 90, year 92, they understood that without the one, we're number one, baby. It didn't mean a thing. All right, let's go down to I don't want to look at the birth path of my birthday. I don't want to go down to the section where it talks about my name in particular, and hopefully you find this interesting and go in and look it up. Get information. Learn about yourself. There's some things that you can hedge off, mistakes that you can make, or you can shift yourself and focus on your strengths. I tell people, look at what you're good at doing. Let's focus on your strengths and let's build and make ourselves better. And you can do that when you have knowledge, when you understand what you're doing. 2 Corinthians chapter 2:11 says at least Satan should get an advantage of us. We are not ignorant concerning his devices. One of the ways to take advantage of a culture of people or individuals is to keep them ignorant. But when you know what you know, nobody can take advantage of you. But let's kind of look at my name so you kind of understand what this Calibrian philosophy is all about. Okay, my name is Stacy. Let's look at what it says. It says, your name, Stacy, gives you self-assurance and stability. A need for independence would have you wanting to branch out on your own at an early age and become master of your own destiny. Having the confidence and willpower to follow through on your objectives does not give you a lot of understanding for those who are lacking in initiative. And that's true about me. I've always branched and went out on my own, set my own path, and people who don't put in that extra effort to get things done, I've always seemed to have low tolerance for that. And as I tell people, I used to always tell about men, about lazy men. You say, I can't stand a lazy man. Get up, provide, do what a man is supposed to do. That's what you was created to do. So, but because of understanding my name, the name that was given me at birth, I understand that I have these characteristics on the inside of me. It says you love to challenge the concepts of others, developing your own ideas and pioneering new lines of thought. The ability to be original and following a line of thought through a logical conclusion leads you to be creative and innovative along practical lines. Although your manner might conflict with others who are also strong-willed, you are seen as a leader and respected for your integrity and steadfast individuality. That is also true about me. But one thing I can say about being in the church is the church has helped temper me, teach me how to not, if you're a leader, leaders also have to learn how to follow, how to understand that I'm not in charge at all times, so I know how to step back and allow someone else to have the initiative, take control, and I can follow just as well as I can lead. Okay, that's my first name. It says, now this part is so true about me. You work best as your own boss or as you are self-motivated and decisive and resentful of someone telling you what to do. That my younger brother used to always say that Stacy can't work for nobody else. And since I was 21, I went out into business at 21 years old, and I have been working for myself practically all of that time. I've done some contractual work and helping some other companies build their water damage restoration businesses. Did some things over in North Carolina with a company, with another company, then come back to Georgia and then help another company build their water damage. So I had some contractual work such as that, but primarily I've always been worked best when I've worked for myself to set my own path. But that's sort of my first name. And but let's take a look at my last name, Zanders, my surname. All right, let's see what it says about this. It says the family of Zanders are intelligent, serious, responsible, and reliable. On its own, this surname has many wonderful characteristics, but must be combined with a suitable first name to ensure a balanced destiny. Members of this family are versatile and can excel in either practical or creative artistic fields. They usually choose careers that involve responsibility for the care of others and often gravitate to positions of authority. You can earn trust through their good business sense and judgment, their managerial skills, and their practical dealings with others. Others find them poised and unflappable and look to them to handle difficult situations. All right, so that is also true. Let me read this section here. It says the surname of Zanders has limitations and is not in harmony with your first name and birth date. It is another influence that could create confusions and lack of good health over time. All hereditary characteristics are carried down each family through the surname. So when you see this, the good points, the bad points, then you look at this and see how can you change. Now, am I gonna change my name? Of course I'm not gonna change my name, but it gives you an idea, gives you something to look at, kind of see who you are, what you are, and what you need to be watching out for. I mean, it's for educational information purposes only. I'm not telling you to follow any of this advice, but I just think that it's good when you understand who you are. Then you'll be better off understanding relationships. You'll understand how you interact with other people. There is a psychology to all of this stuff. With being effective at living, being effective at life, being an effective communicator, when you can understand who you are, you can better understand who other people are. So I'm just put this video out here, the Calibrarian Report. You can go to www.calibrarians.com. You can get a free report, or you can pay for a more detailed report that really goes into some depth psychological things that will help give you some understanding of who you are. I mean, take it, use it for what it's worth. It's good information to have to understand who you are as a person, as an individual, and how it will relate to you or help you probably in future goals and endeavors. And because that treasure, the Bible says you have this treasure in an earthen vessel, that the excellency and the power may be of God and not of yourselves. Reach down on the inside so you become the best self that you can be, so that the world can experience all the gifts, talents, and abilities that God put inside you from birth. And that's what this is for. Look it up and help you understand yourself. You can get this free report here, or you can pay for a more detailed report. And let me just say this is something that I found useful. I am not a paid sponsor for the Calibrarian philosophy. No one's paying me to put this information out there. I just thought that it helped me, it will help you. But until the next time, as always, I appreciate you. Like and subscribe. God bless.